Hi, my name is Henry and I'm talking about a pine privacy screen, and you can see it right behind me. This is a row of pines, 15 total. They were planted as a privacy screen and they are now 27 years old. The problem was that they were planted about 8 feet apart, and because of that, several of them are dying due to a competition for water and nutrients. As you can see, most of them are very narrow and tall, and they have lost most of their lower branches. Hence, they are not serving as a privacy screen anymore. You can see the pines on the end are more lush and have lower growth. This one is facing south. I recommend planting pines further than 8 feet apart. In fact, I would recommend removing the middle ones, and an ideal distance would be about 18 feet apart. You could plant one in the middle of that 18 feet and remove it after a few years. Then the remaining trees will be wider on the bottom, creating a much more effective privacy screen. These are the same pines, and you can see that they are about 8 feet apart. Many of the lower branches have died due to lack of light. Hence, this row is not serving as a privacy screen anymore. Because of the competition for light and nutrients and water, 14 of the 15 have died. This is the pine at the north end, and you can see by the size of the trunk, it is considerably larger because it wasn't starved for light. I recommend planting at least 18 feet apart. So the actual distance between that minus these two dead ones would be about 18 feet. That way, I think your trees would produce more lower horizontal branches, as we see on this tree at the end. So don't plant them too close. These are a row of spruce, and they are planted 14 feet apart. You see the ones at the end are a little shorter because of competition from these deciduous trees. But nevertheless, 14 feet worked well for these spruce, although they too are losing lower branches, but not as quickly as the pines. What an excellent privacy screen for the street behind it. A solid wall of green. These spruce are about 30 years old, planted 14 feet apart, and I'm beginning to see some space between them. Spruce will lose lower branches if they are overly shaded, So 14 feet worked very well. You might even consider a few feet more, because it is losing lower branches, and you can now see the white fence by the road. Get out there and enjoy gardening. It is good for the soul.